Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I am so happy that you're here. I'm very excited about this video. I'm very, very excited. If you can't tell, I need to stop smiling. But yeah, this is a very exciting video because it's literally the things that I wish somebody had told me, anybody, when even before I had my first child, because it would have saved me a lot of time, a lot of tears, a lot of heartache. Maybe not all of it, but just a lot of the stress would have been, yeah, not there if I just found a video like this. I sat down and I really thought about it. I really just I thought, what are the things that before I had my first child that I did not know and I learned along the way that it would have just made my life a lot easier if somebody just had passed the wisdom down to me, or just like the heads up, like this is coming. It doesn't mean necessarily that the actual situation is easy, but just the mental preparation of knowing that this thing is coming up, that would have made it a little bit easier. So I challenged myself to pare it down to five things. So we're gonna go through those 5 things. I hope that this is really helpful to you. And if it is, please like this video. I would really appreciate that. And it would also give me the indication that you guys want a little bit more of this content, and I can give that to you. But also, if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and do that. It helps my channel a lot, and it's free 99. And if you consider yourself a friend and you haven't subscribed, I just don't know. I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, just subscribe. Do that. All right, let's get into it. The first thing on my little handy dandy list here is the 4th trimester. When a woman is pregnant, all of society is very, or can be very kind. In the first trimester, maybe people don't know that you're pregnant, but if you tell someone that you're pregnant and you have nausea, they are usually very accommodating and very gentle and very kind. As soon as you start showing, people, they're just a little bit nicer to you. You also have a lot of grace on yourself because you know that your body is going through something, and also you're creating a human being. You're getting to participate with God in that miracle. And that, I don't know, just society in general, we have this rule, just be nice to pregnant people. So, but as soon as you have the baby, a lot of people turn their attention away from you and to the baby, and rightfully so, because you also do that. I remember with my pregnancies, my 3 pregnancies, as soon as I have the baby, your mind and your heart are just, okay, I need to take care of the baby. And that's well and good. But there is a need for us to acknowledge that the next 3 months after you have the baby are so significant in terms of the changes to your hormones, even just your healing process. You just went through this ordeal. You might have had a C-section, maybe not, but either way, your body still needs to recover. And I learned with this pregnancy and this delivery to slow down and to take care of myself. With my first child, I really didn't. I remember coming back from the hospital, and starting to cook and clean and try to take care of my kid, and still almost too quickly go back to the way things were. And unfortunately, things can't go back to the way they were. At least not, they can be similar, but things have changed, right? Your body has changed, your family dynamic has changed, your responsibilities have changed. But also, this is a PSA to your community to also have grace on or for you. A lot of people just forget about the mom, and it's fine, babies are awesome and babies are cute, but the mom also just went through a lot. So it's good for us to acknowledge that there is a fourth trimester. Like it might last the 3 months, but it might be shorter, it might be longer. So fourth trimester, like for me, when I first heard about that, it's a little bit loose, and it depends on who you are, your circumstances, and exactly what you need. And I think that's important for us to, yeah, slow down and just take care of our bodies, take care of our loved ones, whether it's your sister, your friend, your wife, whoever it is that has gone through childbirth. Second thing that I wish I knew before having a child. I wish I knew that babies come with an automatic confusion of day and night. I learned that the hard way when it's like week 3, week 4. I haven't done anything to help my newborn adjust to this new concept of like, this is daytime, this is nighttime. And I'm shocked at month 2 and he is sleeping really well during the day, but awake at literally the oddest times at night. Yeah, so there's definitely ways that you can help your child, help your newborn to adjust from sleeping all day as they were when you were pregnant, to sleeping at night. There's like, I wouldn't say super simple, but I think if you plan ahead of time, there's a lot of research out there. There's a lot of helpful guidance, practical tips that can help you do that. And you can do that within like the first 2 weeks if you're just conscious about it. So I wish somebody told me, just be conscious about it and have a plan before this person comes into your life so that you can help them adjust a little bit better into this world. And also, it would have helped me not be so shell shocked at the fact that, oh my gosh, this kid actually knows nothing. And I have to teach them that this is nighttime and this is what we do at night. So yeah, if you would like a little bit more information on that, if you want to hear my experiences and what I did with my children, I'm happy to do a video about that. So just comment down below if you want me to expand a little bit more on that, and I'm happy to do that. Number 3, this is a mind shift that is really important to just continue reminding yourself, not just in pregnancy, not just in the newborn phase, but I believe in just all of life. So life can be hard with a newborn, but there's also a lot of sweet moments. All of it, I started thinking about it as it's just a season, right? Especially the hard things, the sleep deprivation, the whatever it is, like the pooping through the diapers, the trying to figure out like, you know, how he's gonna eat, or if he's gonna eat, how much he's eating. All of that is a season and it will not last forever. And just having that perspective really changed the way I cared for my children and how I cared for myself. So to enjoy the season for what it is, but to also call out the challenges and the hardships. And that goes to my point 3A, which is to ask for help and to accept help when offered. With my first child, as I said before, I just felt like, I mean, of course, like I just had a baby. I'm not pregnant anymore. My belly isn't up to here. So like I should be able to cook and clean and fold laundry and take care of my child and to be awake every single night with my child. And I should be able to host people. And when they come, make chai, make food, clean up after. Like I should be able to do all those things because I'm no longer pregnant. You know, like that's not realistic. And even if it's not, even if I love hosting, even if I love having people in my house, even if I want to take care of my family, I love to cook, I love to clean. Y'all, I love to clean. I love to organize my house. Even though all those things are true, it does not mean that I will not get to that. I won't work my way up to doing the things that I enjoy, even when those things are, regular things like hosting and things like that. But in this particular season, what do I need? What I need is rest. What do I need is to focus on keeping this new human alive. What I need is to focus on teaching this kid that you sleep long hours during the night and you sleep shorter amount of times during the day. Maybe I need to break it down like that. Like, this is what I'm doing this week. That perspective really, really helped me. And asking and receiving help is the only way to get through it in a way that is beneficial for you and your family. So yeah, don't try to do it yourself. I pray that you have community and that you can lean on people that can love you and love your new child really, really well. The fourth thing on my list that I wish I knew is that breastfeeding is hard. Even if you want to breastfeed, even if you can breastfeed, that it's just a difficult process. It's a hard thing to learn. First of all, it's new. Second of all, it can be painful. Maybe some women don't experience it as being painful. I know for me it was painful. But armed with the knowledge that it's painful, you can go into the process knowing that and also able to push through that. I'm very grateful that I've been able to breastfeed all of my children. But I will tell you 100% with every single child, it's been painful to begin. But after a few weeks, my body adjusts, they adjust, and we get in a good groove. And then it becomes such a sweet experience, just like to be able to hold them and for them to be close to me. And even just the knowledge that I'm providing the nourishment that they need is just such a miracle. And it's such a gift. It's not anything that's deserved. It's not anything that is promised to every single woman. There's a lot of women, as I said, that are not able to. So it's beautiful, and but it is challenging. So I wish I knew that when I started. It would have saved me a lot of tears. Well, maybe I would have still cried, but I would have pushed through with a little bit more hope. Does that make sense? Yeah, I would have pushed through with a little bit more hope. Still tears, but more hope. Last but not least, this is my top tip that I wish I knew. Number 5, track naps and wake windows. Now, if you are pregnant, maybe are not pregnant, maybe trying to get pregnant, or have a newborn, you might not know what wake windows are. I sure didn't. I didn't know when I had my first child. I didn't know that, I knew children took naps, but I didn't know anything about wake windows. So there's different ways to track naps. There's a lot of free apps. You can choose one. I use one called Baby Tracker. I like it. It's easy. You can track even like pumping and diaper changes and all that stuff. I don't use it for that. I just use it for tracking naps and mainly wake windows. If you know the age of your child, which you should, and you also know you are armed with the knowledge of their wake window for that appropriate age, then it makes sleep a little bit easier, especially at night, because it means that they're not going to be overtired to take their next nap. They're not going to be overtired to go to sleep at night. You're also able to teach them that during the day, I wake you often. I wake you after however long you've been napping. Like, it might be like a 2-hour nap for a newborn. If you've been napping for 2 hours, I wake you up. At night, guess what? I don't wake you up. That means at night we sleep. Like, you're able to teach them. You're able to incorporate a lot of these like healthy sleep habits if you are just armed with that knowledge, and if you're also armed with the actual data of like, my child has been sleeping for this long, my child has been awake for this long. It's just really helpful. Also, to that point, I using this method of just tracking wake windows, I have avoided sleep training my at the very least my 3-month-old and my 3-year-old. I did not sleep train them. I just set up really good sleep foundations, and by about like 2.5 months, 3 months, they were sleeping through the night pretty well. Now this one is still, because he is 3 months old. So we're still in the trenches. He's a very good sleeper. So I won't knock him on that. But yeah, we're still trying to figure that out, because he might decide next week that he's not going to sleep. So I can report back on that. However, if you would like for me to talk more about that as well, just comment down below and let me know that you want to know more about like setting up a good sleep foundation. I'm not a sleep consultant. I'm not a nurse in any kind of way, but I do think after having 3 kids and having 3 kids that sleep fairly well, I can speak pretty authoritatively on this topic, at the very least with my children. I can share with you my experience. I can't fix your child. Well, I guess I can tell you what I did and then you can try what I did. But I'm happy to do that. Just comment down below and I can do a video on setting up good sleep habits for your child. And yeah, hope that will be helpful. But yeah, that's my top tip. Wake windows and naps, track them. Well, guys, I really hope that this video was helpful. I hope that it armed you with some information that I didn't have, but like now you have, and you can enter whatever season that you're about to enter in, or you can help a friend, a loved one enter into the baby season with a little bit more information that might be helpful to them. If you have anything that you wish you knew before you had a baby, please leave it down below. I'm sure somebody reading through the comments will see it and they will also be helped. I can also be helped as I talk to my friends that are entering into the new season, because there are some things that I still don't know that I'm discovering as I continue to parent. So yeah, feel free to leave that down below if you think I missed anything, or if you want to expand on anything that I said, or if you have any questions, just drop it down below and I will respond with a comment, or somebody else will respond. So yeah, please remember to like, to comment, and to subscribe. As I said, it helps my channel a lot if you do that. And I will also link the video that I did prior to this on the newborn like baby essentials that I think are very helpful. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.